This is why it's so important to trust God no matter what it looks like. Because sometimes the enemy is not attacking your situation. Sometimes the enemy is using past trauma, hurt, and failure in the past to attack your perspective of your situation, of your present situation. Because the enemy knows if I can get you to see it wrong, then I won't have to attack it, you will. If I can get you to think that you're still in last season, then I won't have to sabotage it at all because you will. You'll think people are lying on you again. You'll think people are turning on you again. You'll think you'll think that you have no friends, and you'll think that you have to get 75 new jobs because you don't want to be in that financial situation again. And the enemy all the while hasn't come nowhere near your situation. He's been able to feed your perspective using past experiences. This is why it's important for us to keep our eyes closed and walk by faith. Because no matter what it looks like, I need to know what God said about my situation so that the enemy doesn't have me as a puppet on some strings. You know, there's something that's, I think it's like a song or something like that. Definitely back in the day, do you hear what I hear? Do you see what I see? And that's the question. The question is, what do you see? In faith, do you see what God has said about your situation? Or is the main source of what's feeding your perspective your past experiences? Because I would say that some of us are putting pressure on situations and people altogether because of what it looks like, not because of what it is. And so at some point in time, we have to come out of that mindset and out of that way of thinking and be able to truly walk in what God has said. What did God say about your situation? And no matter what it looks like, I'm going to believe that, even when it starts to look worse. See, now the enemy doesn't have the same leverage or influence that he had, because now, regardless of what it looks like, I know what God said. We walk by faith and not by sight.